Hi, in this Drumsynth500 video, we'll be looking at the effects on the individual channels as well as on the master bus. Let's begin. Under the synthesis parameters, in each of the channels, we have the effects. They are the same for every channel and consist of distortion, bit crusher, and a decimator, or sample rate reduction, if you will, a multimode filter with low pass, high pass, band pass, notch, and peak, and a one-knob compressor with two modes, fast and punch. Let's test the distortion on the kick. To enable it, we click here and we control the amount of the distortion with this knob. Now let's use the decimator. You see that now this line indicates that this knob controls the decimation amount. And if you want to switch to controlling the distortion amount, we click on the name of the effect. Now let's test the bit crusher on the toms. And the distortion on the clap. Now let's move on to the filter. Let's low pass this kick to remove some of the harmonics created by the distortion and decimation. And we'll high pass the clap. Now let's talk about the compressor. The compressor is a one-knob solution with auto makeup gain for quickly compressing your sounds. It has two modes, fast and punch. The fast mode handles the transients perfectly for a super squashed sound, and in the other mode you can bring out additional punch to your drum sounds. Let's test it on the kick. I have removed the distortion decimation I have previously engaged, so we're left with this plain kick. Now let's hear what it does when I dial up the compressor. You can hear that the attack transient has been perfectly emphasized. Now let's check out the fast mode on the percussion. This will really help bringing this sound forward. Now let's talk about the send effects. You can send each of the channels with these four knobs to the effects on the master bus. We have two reverbs and two delays. Let's send the snare to reverb A. This is a convolution reverb. You can choose the impulse with this drop-down. Reverb B is an algorithmic reverb with a bunch of room types, an adjustable pre-delay, size, and damping of the high frequencies. Let's use that on the clap. We'll dial back the size and tame some of the high frequencies. Now let's send the percussion to delay A, which is a stereo delay with adjustable times for left and right. These are always synced to project tempo, feedback control, and cutoff for controlling the frequencies in your reflections. You can either high pass them or low pass them. Delay B is a mono delay with freely adjustable time, damping of the high frequencies in the reflections, as well as the feedback control. Let's test that on the toms. can disable any of the send effects with these buttons. And this works the same for the saturate insert effect on the master bus, featuring 3 types of distortion circuits, and you can adjust the drive as well as the distortion mix. We'll be checking that out in a second while the loop is playing, and I will also show you the kill EQ and the master bus compressor. The kill EQ can filter out the lows, mids and highs, and if you record automation of it, it can lead to some cool DJ-style transitions in your drum tracks. The compressor has the familiar threshold, ratio and attack and release controls, and features an auto makeup gain circuit. In the next video, we'll be checking out the synthesis parameters in the individual synth engines.